Oh, I'm sorry, but the Italians are really annoying me. Keep jumping around and celebrating. Isn't it the most annoying thing when you lose and other people celebrate?
Especially when you lose like that.
Oh, God. And our boys worked so hard. I can't believe this. I am the same person that 3 weeks ago hated football.
I know.
And now I'm obsessed. I didn't watch one single penalty. I couldn't.
Did you film all of our responses to them?
But you were giving really weird responses.
What do you
because
mean?
When one of ours scored, you went, "Oh no," and I was like, "I thought you did," but you were like joyful. I filmed it. You did. You said, "Oh no." You said the opposite. I would not have said, "Oh no."
I would have said, "Yes."
You said, "Oh no, he's done it."
I think Rashford and Saka, was it? I think they're going to
break my heart.
They're going to feel exactly the misery that Gareth Southgate felt. And look, right now they're getting the runners-up medals. Can you believe that? But it's too much
for them. They're too young, and they had to do it. I think personally, you need to get the older guys to do the last couple of ones because they've got that, the maturity to just stay calm and not feel the pressure.
Charlene Hayden Fox says it's all kicking off. I've seen it already on Facebook. I'm really worried because
what's kicking off?
Yeah, I presume you mean sort of discontent.
Oh,
for me, it's terrible, isn't it, that the first thought is, oh God, what's going to happen outside the ground and what's going to happen after the match? Because for those players who didn't score, Reece Roberts, you're worried about the racist abuse they're going to receive this week. Yeah, they won't receive any when they're scoring goals, but they probably will when they don't.
Oh, what they will? The footballers?
No, people are as well as what could be going on outside the. My biggest concern is for us to lose in that way. Sorry, that's Toffee in the background. For us to lose in that way is the worst way to incite sort of discontent and fury and frustration and pent-upness, I think.
But they tried so hard.
And I'm not saying it's their fault. Well,
no, I know, but anyone that picks on the footballers are crazy. They grafted their arse off. I tell you what, I never knew how hard footballers work.
Have you got a new...
How high they jump.
How they're so physical.
I can't believe how much they get beaten up. Basically, you get beaten up and trampled on for 2.5 hours.
It was an aggressive game.
And if you're really, really good, like Sterling, who is such a champ and runs like a bullet, they block him the whole time. He basically gets bullied on the pitch because he's good.
Sophie says Italy played dirty. Cellini
dirty.
Should have had a red card for the choke slamming of Saka. I agree. I think he should have been sent off for that.
By his shirt, down, smack onto his back.
Yeah, it was a really obvious. Mum, what did you think of it all?
Oh, so sad.
All the Italians are coming up to the camera and going,
It's coming to Rome.
Go away!
Wouldn't we be the same, though?
Yeah, we would. Of course we would.
Of course we would.
That Italian player was a cheat. Faith Goodman, domestic violence is going to be a problem tonight. I think violence is going to be a problem tonight, if I'm honest. I mean, I don't want to just go to the negatives, but I think everyone needs to lock up and be safe.
I feel so sorry for all of them. I feel so sorry for Gareth Southgate. I mean, the first half of the game, because now I'm a football pundit.
How many games? It was a game of how many halves?
2 halves.
No, it wasn't.
3
it was
halves.
A game of 4. 4 halves.
4, because it was the penalties.
Well, no, because there were 2 halves in extra time. 4 halves.
Yeah, I'm confused now. I don't really know.
2 halves of the 90 minutes and then 2 halves of the 30. How many halves were there? 4? 4 halves.
But it was a brilliant game.
Go on, it's a game of 2 halves. It's over. It's not over until the final whistle's blown.
What did you guys think?
It's a beautiful
I haven't got my
game.
glasses, you'll have to read.
We all need to cuddle up now and watch Love Island.
Oh, Love Island's on.
Yeah. See Nadia sitting up there with Rio and Gary. 4 halves. Thanks, Nicola Randall. I think Southgate should have changed more players in the second half. It was curious, wasn't it? I didn't quite understand that. Reece Roberts also, even with the World Cup next year, where Ronaldo and Messi are going to play, we need to be real, because how on earth can we beat Argentina and Portugal? Our friend Miranda was saying, well, we'd rather win the World Cup than the Euro Championships, and the World Cup's next year. You've got all this to go through next year, Nads.
When's the World Cup?
Huh?
I'll watch
next year, 2022. England, Coral Roberts. England has got to learn to play at high level for 2.5 hours with one purpose: goals. Italy, 2 red cards should have been given. Use your best goal shooters. It was odd, wasn't it?
I don't understand how you could pull someone as hard as you like from the back of the shirt and smack them onto the floor when it was so clear and not get told off.
I knew, and they kind of closed out Sterling, didn't they, in the match? He was kind of like reduced to nothing.
They just didn't allow him to play.
Sophie J. Matilda says, I put too much weight on this. I'm English, moved to Ireland, was spat on, bullied by adults, dad's business, spray painted. This was on my mind during this, was a moment to make it better. Silly. Oh God, is that a consequence of this? So sorry to hear that. Nah, Southgate messed up, says Sophie. He left subs till very end. Ridiculous from him. A lot of dirty sides in the World Cup. World Cup would be, the South American teams are very tough. Lee Peer, I'm not quite sure what to say. I'm sat in shock. Is it all over for sure?
I know, Lee, we are.
It'd be nice to know that they were going to shoot 2 more penalties, maybe.
So shocked.
But my God, there's nothing more nerve-wracking than penalties. It's kind of like not really a victory, though, isn't it? Penalties.
So 34 games now they've won in a row.
Who, Italy?
Yeah.
So proud of our boys and Southgate. Well done, England.
Me too. I'm proud of them.
I'm proud of them.
They worked their asses off.
Who's your favourite footballer? Do you get the whole... Who likes Grealish? Who thinks Grealish is as brilliant as everyone keeps making out?
What is brilliant about Grealish?
He
got some terrible studs in his leg.
Yeah, that was a bad tackle.
How painful must that have been?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is there anyone else here a Grealish fan? Oh, Penny Rose, he's fit. Gemma H.
Girls really like him, don't they?
Yeah, I love him. Samantha
don't.
Obertel. They are warriors, says Wonder Woman. Jeannie Ward, ouch.
Fireworks are out
Skylease,
now.
nah. Had to go out of the room for the penalty. Nadia didn't watch a single penalty.
Good.
Not a single. She didn't even watch it through fingers.
I've been saying all day, though, that I would not be watching the penalties.
Yeah. Those
It's too
6,000
painful.
Italian fans are going to be scared of those English fans. England are crazy. Don't say that. I heard the terrible stories of Danish families being shouted at and
don't.
attacked on buses. I know it sounds weird to worry about it, but we have lost. And isn't it terrible that the first thought that we go to as a country is the violence and terrible
Is
action?
it the same in all the other countries?
It does happen in other countries. Yeah, absolutely.
I
London's
think
going to be
it's just
trashed.
Pumped up groups of men drinking
Yeah.
will cause fights no matter what it is, wasn't
Sophie
it?
J. Matilda, when you say London trashed, are you saying it's already trashed? Or is that what you've seen on Facebook? Or it's going to be like 110 degrees for the World Cup, though? Oh, that's true, yeah.
Well, yeah, because I thought we were going to win when the rain came in.
Lee Peart, I'm worried about all the people with partners who are domestically violent. There was a really arresting statistic I saw earlier that when England lose, domestic violence cases go up by 38%. When England don't lose, they still go up, but by 26%.
Good God.
Isn't that horrendous? I mean, so quite literally today, men are going to take out.
All right,
their...
let's not.
It's just frightening, isn't it?
It's just horrible.
It's just frightening. Well done, England. I'm shattered with it. It's too stressful.
It was so stressful. I said to you, didn't I? Was exhausted.
Yeah.
Mum and Nanny Di were exhausted as
Yeah.
well. Absolutely.
I think England did well. Reese, why was England so tired after a half-time break with Italy being consistent
Why
energy-wise?
are they so tired?
They were missing the extra yard, as the commentator said. And our team were that much younger than their team as well. We've got a very young team.
Oh,
We
they're
got to the
really
final,
milking
Kelly
it, the
O'Brien.
Italians.
Of course they are. Apparently, all of Europe wanted Italy to win, or most of Europe wanted Italy to win. We're despised by Europe. We really are. And it's a shame because those young players
Well,
had
it's
done
very
really
interesting,
well.
All these Italians that we were seeing earlier that practically had broken legs are now jumping about like they've not got a single injury or ever had one.
Yeah.
That's all. Oh, poor Gary Lineker and Frank Lampard.
Oh, there they are. Oh, lessons to learn. It's all those sort of statements. Lessons to learn. It's going to be regret. We're going to worry about
Football's gone to Rome.
Football's gone away. Football's
And it
leaving
ain't
home.
coming home. It's gone to Rome.
I need Valium, says Claire. I think I do too.
Oh, guys.
Guys, we just thought we'd touch base with you all.
We knew you were probably just feeling a bit...
Cliche City. Let's listen to the cliches. I'm going to tune in and listen to the cliches right now.
Wishing you already.
Take care, guys. See you tomorrow.
It's gone to Rome. It's not coming home.
It's gone to Rome.
Oh, no,
it's
don't you
gone
dare
to
sing it in
Rome.
our song.
It's going.